Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Group Chat. I'm your host, QT.
I'm Dino Cusimano.
And I'm Jordan Staff.
Arr.
Arg.
Bunny hop, bunny hop.
Get this shit off my face. And now
Wow,
I'm
that did
Ebenezer
not
screwed.
That did not last 5 seconds. I'm
Come on,
dead.
costume change for a word.
Welcome to a spooky episode of the Reality Group Chat. We are so spooky today in our little Halloween costumes. So fun. It's going to be a scary episode. But what's really scary is Survivor
Is this gameplay?
49. Is the way these people are playing. Come on, what's going on? It's kind of crazy.
I know.
But no, yeah, we're here to talk about episode 6, I believe, of Survivor 49. We are getting into the weeds. We have a little bit of a tribe switch up. Also, heading to, I believe, a merge. We have we're in our jury phase now, so like no one else is going home.
I think after this episode, nobody's going home.
Oh, is there one more?
Yeah, I think it was this one. I think whoever goes out here goes home, and then everybody else is jury.
Right. Yes. So now we have everyone in jury, which is very exciting. So yeah, anything of note you guys want to bring up before we get into a little play-by-play of the episode?
I'm just ready to get to merge. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
let's get everybody together. Like, I think they should have done like this tribe of 3 first before the tribes of like 2. You know what I mean? Like, I think we could have eliminated that, and I think it would have been more interesting. But
Yeah.
I get why. I get why.
Yeah, I think the tribes of 2 helped me to understand who everyone is a little bit better because we were able to focus just on like 2 tribes instead of going all over the place. But
Right.
I do agree. I like this. I like the 3 dynamic and how like there's more shifts going on. Where like with the 2, we kind of just had the 2 tribes with
Yeah.
a majority of people from their original.
It's just like a lot. And then like having 2 episodes of a Tribe of 3, it's like, what's the point? It's like, why did we even do it?
Yeah, exactly. It was so quick.
I think
But
they
maybe
did
it's because it
honestly
wasn't
with-
planned because of that snake bite, and they were just like, oh.
But I also think they did it because maybe they were like, oh, we cannot have another person on yellow go home where it's going to be a really boring season, so we need to do whatever we can to get a bitch from red out.
Or
Maybe.
or it was like they already had like everything planned for that format, and it's like, well, we can't just ditch this format. We don't have enough competitions for 2 tribes.
Yeah.
You know, they probably wanted to do this for 2 weeks. Like, the other one was for 2. They probably wanted to do this for 2 as well. But since that didn't happen, here we are.
Yeah.
So, but I'm wondering how we're going to, like, buy back, like, somebody not going home. Because, like, Survivor doesn't do double eliminations anymore. Like, they used to, like, years ago where they would have 2 episodes and they would, like, do it. But I don't know how we're going to, like, not have somebody go home and it still makes sense. But who knows? That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm not thinking about the math, but have they not done? Are you talking about like when 2 tribes go to tribal in the same episode?
Oh, maybe they... Yeah, no, I mean, I know they've done that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know how this season they're going to do it where, like, nobody goes home. Because...
I guess-
I got you.
I guess maybe instead, since in the past few seasons they've been doing that, like 2 teams go to tribal and 2 people go home, maybe they take that out so that it's just one
Maybe they
person
did
going
already.
home every time now.
Yeah, maybe they did. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they were supposed to do that. Who knows? If any of y'all know how this is working or if the math is mathing for us to get to finale, please comment because I don't know where we're at.
1000%. All right, so going into this episode, in last episode we had Jason going home, and it was kind of just like we knew it was going to happen. He was not in the majority. He was not trying to be in the majority of his tribe, so it was what it was. Going into this episode, we have I forgot what the names of the tribes are, but basically, Jawan believes that Sophie is the expendable one, and he's like, well, hopefully we don't lose again, because Sophie with an I is gonna go home, but he doesn't realize that he actually is the one that's expendable.
Yeah.
And Savannah says this, like so many people, I think, have the same sentiment on that tribe. So he just was clearly not aware of his positioning still, even though it's like been the same since the beginning.
He's such a horrific game player because he came into this being like, I was at the bottom of my tribe and like I was going to go home. I don't know why you think your position changed. Like, baby, you were still at the bottom, and like you are now still at the bottom. Like his gameplay throughout this whole episode, I was like, get this man off of my screen as fast as humanly possible because it was horrific. That was spooky gameplay. I was scared. Boyfriend, I'm nervous. Like it was spooky, ookie. I was done.
I think he was fortunate that in the past few weeks, even though they've been going to tribe, he was part of the majority, and the tribe switch up was good for him because they were able to get rid of the people from the other tribes that were lower than him technically. But then now that we're back at the same kind of spot, I mean, he's thinking Sophie's the one on the bottom, but even she's ingratiated herself into this tribe more than he has. So yeah, sucks for Juwan.
You know, when you're at the bottom, you have to move. You have to, if you're like, oh, I'm at the bottom of this, that's never going to change. You have to move out of the way. He's not moving. He's just like, well, here we are, red strong. Well, what happens when it's all red left?
Yeah.
Huh? Nothing. Exactly. You're next. So, like, I don't know how he thinks he's getting out of this. It's horrific gameplay.
Yeah, he's kind of being the Jason of that team, but he just has the numbers right now. So then we go into a rewards challenge, and we see that we have red, blue, and yellow stations set up, which means we're going into another tribe switch. A little bit of a scary moment here. Christina kind of just looks like she's super out of it. And at first I thought she was just like really sad to be switching tribes, and then Jeff's like, are you okay? And she just has to sit down on the sand. They have the medic come in to look at her. She says it's just been very overwhelming. She misses her kids, her husband, etc., and yeah, just very scary. We get again Jeff telling us, the viewers, how hot it is out there compared to other seasons, and as a viewer it's hard because I can't tell what the difference is from this season to last in terms of weather, so it's hard to communicate that to us. But I appreciate that he keeps saying it, but for me it like doesn't really
let
mean
me say
anything.
this, and who set that system up?
Right.
And so I'm just over here like, if bitches are getting heat stroke, why not do it in June and July, May to June, whatever. Why don't we do it in the springtime, early springtime? I mean, and I get it, like production and what you can do, and maybe they have contracts and blah blah. But like, also maybe it's like, Jeff, it almost, not that it's an excuse, but I'm also be like, we do it during this, so it's hard on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, that's kind of so. Like, that's what doesn't make sense to me. Like, own it. Like, that's kind of like, yeah, bitch, like, this is hard. Like, this is the hottest it's ever been. You want that $1 million, you better fight for it.
Right.
That's
even Rizzo, at one point, Jeff was, like, kind of looking winded, and Rizzo was like, are you okay? And then he was like, welcome to Survivor. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. And for this group of people specifically, they don't know the difference. Like, this is just Survivor to them, you know?
Yeah, I would like to see them, and I'm sure there's so much benefits to just staying in Fiji, like money. I'm sure they have good deals. They don't have to worry about production and everything. But like, how long are we staying in Fiji for? Like, how long can we keep this up?
I know. There's part of me that like loves that it's always in Fiji now, and it's like a little bit of a predictable thing. It feels like I even know the island a little bit, but I do miss having different locations. Like, that was just such a fun part of the game, and kind of made every season feel different. I think that's why a lot of the new era of Survivor for me kind of like mushes together, and I can forget who was on which season, because now it's just like we're just going by numbers. We don't have like names of seasons, and there's no there's nothing different about where they are. Differentiation, that's the word, between the locations, so it all just kind of starts to feel the same. So yeah, I agree with you, Jordan.
I will give up different locations if we go back to themes. Give me a theme. I love a fuck ass theme.
Agreed.
Give it to me. Stop playing these games. Once we got to 40, they're like, we're bored, like we're tired. Wake up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I need just something to make different seasons stand out, because all those things could help. But yeah, so we get a tribe switch, and our new red tribe is Alex, Nate, Sophie with an E, and Christina. Literally. Who's Sophie with an E? What do you mean? You mean Sophie with an I?
We still don't know. We still don't know.
Sophie with an E did try to have a little bit of a come out moment in this episode, but
he tried, and production said,
yeah, they said, all right, enough.
And scene.
Enough. Our new blue tribe is Steven, Jawan, Sage, and Shannon. And then our new yellow tribe is MC, Sophie, Savannah, and Rizzo. So with the yellow tribe, MC is kind of the oddball out. In the blue tribe, Steven's the oddball out. And in the red tribe, I think we have 2 and 2, or maybe not.
It's like 2, and then 1 from blue, and then 1 from yellow.
Yes. Alex from blue, and then Nate from whatever other one.
Nate was right. Is it Steven? Steven was on yellow. Is that the tribe?
Yeah, but he's on a different tribe now. I don't know.
Oh,
you know what? It doesn't even matter. I don't
2
want
and 2.
Yeah, whatever. But each tribe has someone that's kind of like out of the majority. And then we go into our rewards challenge. The team who gets number 1 is going to get a huge like dessert kind of buffet with chips, brownies, like all of that stuff. The second place team is getting grilled cheese, which honestly, I love a grilled cheese.
Me
and I think
too.
if I was out there starving for that long, I'd be like, give me the grilled cheese. Like, I don't even
Grilled
care
cheese
about all the other stuff.
and some tomato soup to dip it in. It's over for you bitches.
Would die for that. Oh my gosh. Crack a coconut open, put the tomato soup in there, and then dip your... Oh.
Goodbye.
Yup,
Goodbye.
let's wake that up.
Yeah,
Wake it up
wake it up.
right now.
And then our last place team is getting absolutely nothing. Going into the challenge, for me, it was really Rizzo that stood out. I feel like Rizzo does such a great job in these challenges. He's very like, he reminds me a little bit of Shuby, where like Shuby just has all these like random things that he can do well. Like he plays Frisbee by himself and like all of those kind of things. And that's kind of what Rizzo has been in these competitions. He's been able to shine with like the random puzzles, or like this was like the, almost like a Frisbee hacky sack kind of thing. Yeah. Any other standouts for you guys in this competition?
No, just really him. I mean, even then we saw like the blue tribe was like in dead last, and then they came back, and then we were like, all right, like I don't know what's taking. Oh, what took Alex so long to get the disc, to get the little circular thing? I was like, why are we here for 30 minutes? Steven, it took him a hot minute. Then he got it together, and then they were in the lead, and I'm like, Alex, like, what is happening here? Like, I don't know. But Rizzo was a standout 100%. That bitch, 1, 2, 3. Come on. RIZGOD, baby. Lock it and clock it. Get into it.
Period. So our first place team is Rizzo's team, Hina. Second place is Yuli. And third place is Kele, however you say it. But again, this is just a rewards challenge, not immunity.
Yeah. I would, whatever.
I love a reward challenge, though.
Who was on the team that lost? Who were all the players? It was...
The team that lost is...
Was that Nate's team?
I think that's red, right?
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, Alex, Sophie with an E, and Christina.
Yeah. I mean, rip. That red tribe has bad luck. Or no, never mind. It was blue tribe that has bad luck. I don't know. The challenge was nice, though. It was fun. It was cute. I liked it.
Sometimes I zone out during the challenges. I use it as my moment, especially if I'm watching like live. I'm like, okay, this is my, like, I was cooking a chili last night, and I was like, all right, this is the moment where I need to start mixing some stuff together.
Every single time. I'm not like zoned into the challenges all the time. Sometimes I will be, but if I miss the rules of it, then I'm kind of just like,
I'm more invested in like when we get to individual immunity challenges. Those are more fun to watch for me because it's like who's gonna fall out, who's performing best on their own. Kaiju.
Period, Kaiju.
Okay, Dom.
All right. So then we get back to the Hina tribe, and MC is the one who is on the outs, and she knows this. They have like a little group session, and she basically lets them know, like, I know you guys have been bonding because Sophie with an I, Savannah, and Rizzo have been on the same tribe. I mean, Savannah and Rizzo have been on the same tribe since the beginning, and Sophie has been with them now for the last few days. So she knows she's clearly on the out, but she also is aware that Rizzo has an immunity idol. And she decides to use this. I'm curious to what you guys think, if this was a good move or not. But obviously... Yeah, Sage had told MC's tribe that Rizzo has one. So this is the little piece that MC has. She goes to Rizzo at the water well and tells him that she knows.
I just thought her wording was weird. She was like, I know you have an idol and I think we should stick together. It's like, what do you mean? Well, if you know I have an idol, like, what do you mean? I just thought that was really weird, like, approach.
It was. I think it was a good move because like Rizzo was like, I assumed everybody knew and I appreciate you coming. Do I know how much that conversation was going to affect if they went to tribal. I don't think it was going to swing it that much, honestly. I really don't.
Yeah.
But I don't think it hurt her. I think if anything, like if they make it past this, you can use that as a pillar of like, hey, we got trust here. Thanks for coming with me for this. Like, but do I think it built the whole bridge? No. It might have laid a little brick down. Might have put a little wood slab down.
Planted
but
a
that's
little
really
seed.
I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was like, okay, but there's a part of me that feels like maybe don't even tell him yet. Like, wait to try to use something like that until we get to immunity. Well, actually, I don't know, because then if you wait until you're in jeopardy, then it could just be like a last-ditch effort.
It looks shady.
But I do like that. I mean, she has her own advantage. She doesn't have an idol yet, but if their team were to lose, then she would be able to find her beware advantage that turns into idol, whatever. So yeah, that makes me a little bit more comfortable for her. Because again, MC is my girl and I want her to go far. So I'm just hoping that she does good. And I think she's in a little bit of a weird position.
He's going to eat at these immunity challenges, I think. Like,
yeah.
100%.
And I think that's what foreshadowing like helps her too, is that she's so good in the challenges that her team just is never going to tribal council as far as being on like a tribe right now. So yeah, there's that. I think is MC after this episode the only one? No, I think it's like MC and Steven maybe are the only ones that had. Oh no, Steven goes to tribal council. MC might be the only one left that hasn't gone to a tribal council. MC and Sophie.
Interesting.
Well, of course, Sophie with an E, and we got no screen time from Miss Diva. Like, this is a vacation. Bitch, she's part of production. She actually just founded her way on the beach. She's been laying out, cracking a few coconuts, thinking this was the Hilton 5-star in Fiji. You don't even know where she's at. Like,
and you know what? In like 2 episodes, we're randomly going to get backstory on her, and we're going to be like, oh, you're going home.
She's gone.
You're going home this episode.
You're going home.
Exactly.
Sophie with an E, you're going home.
As soon as we start to see baby pictures of her, wrap it up.
It's done. Wrap it up, Diva. Lock it up. Yeah. Rest in peace. She's probably doing watch parties, and people are like...
I know, because going into it, you don't even know how much or little you're going to be in the episode. And you know, when you're filming a show like this, you feel like you're the main character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything is through your perspective. I remember on The Circle, there was like I was like eating an Oreo, and I was like, oh, I have to eat this Oreo really cute because it's going to be on camera. And it's like, no, it's not. They're not going to air that, you know?
Well, especially on The Circle. Like, that one's really like, you're just by yourself. There's nothing you can do except be the show.
And when Sophie with an E takes that million, then what? Then what, y'all?
Then
what?
I am boycotting Survivor because they have horrible editors. Because there's just no way.
Oh, we never saw it coming. Clock it.
The least predictable season ever. It could be considered at that point. I'm dead. Okay, so then we move on to the Kelly tribe, which is the blue tribe, and Jawan and Steven are newfound best friends. This is a new budding bromance. They look like they have handshakes together. They're like finishing each other's sentences. Sage and Shannon both are like walking on the beach, and Shannon seems to really notice that they're having these conversations, whatever. Sage is too. Sage is just hilarious. The way she talks with Shannon and then will roll her eyes directly at the camera. I typically usually hate when people on reality TV like interact with the camera like that, but I love it from Sage. It's like perfect timing. It's so like The Office kind of vibes. I love it.
She's so baby Carolyn.
Yeah, she's so baby Carolyn. And
So,
I love her.
yes.
I love Sage Ride or Die. Sage Ride or Die.
Yeah, and I heard someone else talking about this, or maybe I saw a tweet or something, saying that Sage is very old school Survivor, and she's kind of bringing that back of like just hating someone to hate them, and using that as your gameplay. Like, maybe there's not actual strategic evidence for why you should try to get someone out, but you just hate them so much that you have to. And I feel like that chaotic energy is kind of what we have been missing in recent Survivor. So I love it.
Bring it back. I bring any next show any of us go on, the strategy, if I don't fucking like you, you're done. And that's just it.
Period.
You're done.
That was Jordan's strategy.
And Jordan's like,
Jordan hated me.
And, but it's this. And Jordan's like, but everybody hated me, but everybody loves Sage. Everybody wake that up.
Right.
Wake that up. Why is it different? You know why? Because it's a man. Period.
Because it's a man. I also think we were on the wrong show for that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think the Survivor people would have eaten you up, Jordan.
Well, you know what? They never called.
I'm dead. So yeah, Jawan and Steven have this new budding friendship. On the Uli tribe, Nate is the one that's on the outs. Sophie,
Yes.
Christina, and Alex have been together for a little
Yes.
while. So yeah, it's Nate. I saw a funny
Yes.
tweet of someone being like, Nate needs to be like, if you vote me out, I'm gonna kill your favorite Marvel character in the next Avengers or something.
That's funny.
Hey, that is so good. No, but I like him in this position. I think he's been sitting too pretty. I think
Yeah.
he's very cocky,
Very.
and I'm just very much like Diva. I want to see your ass sweat, and I'm just like I'm still not won over by him, and I don't know. I just it get in the back of my mind that he thinks he's too good for this shit, and he can go back to his like $1 million house with like his nice check, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's been in a very comfortable position and he knows it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see him maybe play from the bottom a little bit. But again, it's
Yep.
like, how long are we in these three tribes for? You know, like
It's
it
just
might
I
not
mean it's
matter.
just for now.
Yeah,
We
it's
go to merge next time.
Yeah, literally
yeah,
just this
it's
one
not even gonna
elimination.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. All right. Um, and then we get to our immunity challenge. They had the whole thing. They had to climb over the thing, come down the other side,
Yeah.
grab the sandbags, pile the sandbags on top of each other. If someone has to climb up on the sandbags, grab the little thing, knock down the wood planks, tie it together. Christina's tying it together like it's her kid's hair. Had to grab the little wood thing, extend it, grab the key, pull the little puzzle thing to. It was reminding me of the Big Brother challenge where Frankie Grande did it by
Yeah,
himself,
Ron.
where you have to like go like that. So ultimately we get Hina and Uli winning immunity. Kelly tribe is back to tribal.
But they were like up, like they were just like they were slow. Like they did that tribe, like they did that challenge at the end slow, and like it does take time. But like I think they had like a couple minute lead, and they're still not even halfway through, and then y'all fumbled the bag halfway through. Bitch, what?
Yeah.
So I was embarrassed. But Nate was like, "We're not going home." He avenged that shit literally and was ripping that thing up and down, and he got there because he knew he was toast.
He knew he was toast.
Yeah,
The way you
yeah.
said that just now, you really looked like a king. He knew he was toast.
He was toast. He had that bitch. No.
I love it. All right, so going to the Kelly tribe, who were the losers. This is Shannon, Sage, Jawan, and Steven. Steven kind of feels like he is just out. He doesn't really know what to do, but Shannon goes to Steven and says, I know you might think that you're on the outs, but I actually would like to get Jawan out. This was so crazy.
Yeah.
She feels like Steven will be her connection to the other tribe that she doesn't really know during the
Maybe
merge.
there's no playing.
And Jawan
Maybe-
won't.
There is no playing. There is no connecting with the yellow tribe. Like
Right.
there's just it's not there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know because guess what? Connecting with the yellow tribe means you're going against your own tribe. Guess what? You can do that without a connection. Like when you go to merge, if you want to get some bitches out from red, guess what? Yellow is going to be happy to do that. They're going to be on board with you. You don't need that connection at all.
Exactly.
I mean, it was just the reasoning was dumb, but I was like,
Yeah.
to each their own.
No, the reasoning was so bad, especially because it's like you guys have already voted out so many of the original Yellow Tribes people that there's no working together anymore. Like working together maybe with one or two people, but Steven's not gonna be your bridge to everyone else. It's not like a sorority where all of a sudden you're going to apply for a job and your sorority sister's like, yeah, bring this one in. Like that's just not how it works at a merge.
I would just get yellow out. Like at that point,
Right.
Cheeky Yellow are already gone. Like let's really knock their shit down one
Yep.
more peg. And then there's like what, two of them left on that tribe. So there's 2 yellow, 2 blue, and like what, 5, 6 red.
Right.
Who cares? Just
Yeah.
do it.
And
Move on.
if you know that Jawan has been at the bottom of your tribe since the beginning, then this is your opportunity. You're on the beach with him in a smaller setting. You make a bond with him and bring it back over there so that he is with you when it comes down to the numbers and stuff, so that he doesn't
In
feel
a
like
way,
he can
he's a shield.
be
He's
away.
a shield because when you look at that pecking order on red,
Yep.
you know he's at the bottom. You know you can use him to maybe get Savannah out later on or maybe get those numbers because you're not also in a prime position. So this was just like diabolical because
Yeah.
also you're the one taking the shot. So now the other bitches at red are going to say, we can't trust her.
Right.
She-
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Which leads me to why I'm a little bit scared for Sage, because with all of this happening, Sage really wants to get Shannon out. So Sage then goes to Jawan and is like, Shannon's trying to get you out, but we need to actually get Shannon out. And of course, Jawan jumps at this opportunity because now his life is on the line. And he wants to keep Steven because him and Steven are really close, which is another reason why I think it's a bad move for Sage. Even though Sage hates Shannon, Shannon doesn't hate Sage. She genuinely, I think, I mean, sure, she's thrown Sage's name out before and stuff, but at this point in time, I think she's really actually felt bonded with Sage. And we know now that Steven and Jawan are like this, so why do we want to keep that in the game?
Agree. And I also feel like Shannon, especially at Merge, would have annoyed enough people to where she was going to be like ruined no matter what.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I see both sides to it. I think number one, like no one on Red is going to look at Sage being shocked at the move that's been made because they know that Shannon was throwing Sage's name around. So like whatever. But the same reason, like we shouldn't get rid of Juan. We almost shouldn't get rid of Shannon because Shannon doesn't have leverage. Yeah. Like we saw that moment on the beach last week where Sage is like, "Oh my God, you guys see it too?" Right. Like, "Oh my God, guess what? They all see that shit." So that means that she's also at the bottom of this totem pole. Guess what, baby? In a tribe of like 5 or 6 or whatever, like they have 2 people that they actively do not like at all. And guess what? That's one spot you don't have to worry about. That's another spot you don't have to worry about. And then maybe even take out one of the top numbers. You still, whatever, right? So I see both sides to it. I also, let's be real, I don't think Sage is that strategic. So I think Sage is just like, I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't fuck with you. I don't see a lane to which work. She very much pulled a Jordan season 6 and was just like, you're dead to me. And I'm going to stomp on your neck until I get you out. And that's what she did.
It's true. I think she plays a little bit more emotionally. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I think she just leads a little bit more with how she feels about people versus like a Savannah, where Savannah really hated Jawan from the beginning too because of stealing her water and all of that stuff. But she knew that it wasn't the right time, and you don't need to just take that shot just to take it.
But also, Jawan was stupid because he also low-key didn't want to do the move.
Yeah, I was like, what are we talking about here?
The move is you.
Right.
Like, it's you or her.
It's either you or her. So which one do you want it to be?
This isn't a buffet. There's not multiple options. There's 2.
Yeah.
Hello. And it's you're next. So
exactly. And if it doesn't start clicking to him now that he is literally at the bottom of everything, then I don't know what will. And maybe he does need to go because I can't root for someone who's just not getting it.
Not a good game player. Not at all. Negative.
Yeah. It's also crazy seeing the difference between when Sage talks to Shannon, and even because when she is talking to Shannon, besides her looking at the camera and rolling her eyes and stuff, I can see how Shannon would feel like her and Sage are really close because Sage, I think, does a pretty good job of making it seem like she feels good with her. But if you notice, when Sage talks to, I believe it was either Steven or Jawan, I think it was Steven, or no, it was Jawan. When Sage talks to Jawan, and they come together and say that they really like each other and stuff, you can see Sage light up and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so excited. And it's genuine versus with Shannon. So it's
Sage
just funny seeing the difference.
It gives me like a robot. Like she's like, yeah, like I really feel that way. Yeah, like we really I feel like God really put us together. Like it's very much like like I feel like it's very dry. But you're right. If she's not seeing how she's interacting with other people, she should be worried. And I don't think she is. But just from speaking to her, I'm like, this girl does not like you, and I don't know why you think she does. But that's that.
All right. Well, then we get to tribal council. We yada our way through, and Shannon ends up going home. She's completely blindsided, does not know.
Good
but
sport.
I think one of the best parts of the episode is she hugs everyone. It also gives, it's like a little fake, which when she gets up and she's like, it's okay guys, no worries, don't stress out. It's like, first of all, no one's stressed. Like,
you're gone.
They're happy that it's you and not them.
Yeah.
But she's like, no worries guys, hugs, come on, hugs. And she gives hugs to everyone, then goes to Sage, and Sage is like, I'm gonna hold your hand and not give you a hug because it's not genuine, but real. I can't wait to hug you later on.
When it's genuine.
You want to know the gag is like Shannon in that moment probably is like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, no, seriously. She's like, what? I never did anything.
it literally is giving like Jordan and Miles like 100% like tease where like Miles is like he has a problem with me, like I live and I have to stand by it. Like I love it. I literally live for this shit. That killed me.
Yeah,
Second.
it's so good. But also, like, can we please bring back or like normalize? I just don't understand why more people don't do it. I don't care if I was on Big Brother, like Survivor. It was me on The Circle when I thought I might be going home. If you're going home or you just voted me out, I'm spilling everything that I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Everything,
I love that.
even if it's wrong and like people have been playing me and it's not real information. I don't. If it's it's coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
same. I'd be so bitter that like I would want to ruin everyone's game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Crazy. Well, that is all we have. Shannon goes home. We're on to the merge, jury phase. I'm excited. I like where we're at. I like who we have left, being in the
Yeah.
jury and us being able
Yeah.
to see them a little bit longer. And I'm excited to see how everything starts shaking out once we're in an individual game. There's been so many different tribe swaps and stuff that I'm almost forgetting. I need someone on Twitter, they probably already have, to make like a graphic of all the connections and who's been on tribes with each
Yeah,
other so that I
agreed.
can know like who knows each
Yeah.
other, who's going to be meeting for the first time. But yeah,
Merge is always like my favorite part of the game. Like I it's like Love is Blind pods. I get through the pods to watch the after. I get through tribes to watch merge.
Yeah,
this
and
is
but
gonna get
also,
good.
and Jeff also was like, he says that this next half of the season is insane because he practically was like, "Yo, if y'all want a spot on 50, y'all need to earn it," and like it's like not off the table. And he says it really turned people up. So I'm excited, but because right now it just seems like Red is going to dominate. So I'm hoping to see something different. Some people flip. We'll see, and I'm really excited.
I'm excited. So fun. All right. Well, you can, well, first of all, follow Reality Group Chat everywhere on social media. You can find me personally at Quori-Tyler, Quorityler. Daniel, where can they find you?
Daniel_Cusimano. The name is right there in case you don't know how to spell it. Jordan, where can they find you?
It's not actually right there, Daniel. If y'all don't know, Daniel has never clicked on our YouTube video before.
Right.
He never knows anything that's going on. You can find me everywhere at It's Jordan Staff. Today, forever, and always.
Why is my name not there? It's there right now.
This is the recording studio.
They don't see this. Screw me.
Hi. Can the cameras please?
It's also so funny because he doesn't understand what the layout of like what layout we're in. Because sometimes he'll be like Jordan or like pointing to the wrong thing. I'm like, that's not where Jordan's gonna be.
I just follow wherever I'm at in that moment. What you guys want from me? Like I'm dealing with a lot right now.
No, it's great. I love it. Don't stop. Like continue
Yeah.
being exactly who you are, please. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Comment and let us know who you're excited to see made merge.
Wow.
And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining the chat. Bye.
Bye.